But, Ellie, you're showing too much bare height.
Well, that ain't her fault, Granny. She just got the dress on backwards. Ellie, honey, put it on the other way around.
All right.
Hold it. Hold on.
What is the deep dark secret? The rumors about Ellie May, which were abundant during the production of the Beverly Hillbillies. The Beverly Hillbillies is one of the greatest television success stories of the 1960s. It was an American sitcom that was broadcast on CBS from 1962 to 1971. It had an ensemble cast featuring Buddy Ebsen, Irene Ryan, Donna Douglas, and Max Baer Jr. as the Clampetts, a poor, backwoods family from the hills of Tennessee, who moved to posh Beverly Hills, California, after striking oil on their land. The show was produced by Filmways and was created by Paul Henning. It was followed by two other Henning-inspired Country Cousins series on CBS, Petticoat Junction and its spin-off Green Acres, which reversed the rags-to-riches, country-to-city model of the Beverly Hillbillies. The series rose to number 1 in ratings within 3 weeks of its premiere, a feat that remains unmatched in television history. It stayed at number 1 for 2 years. Buddy Ebsen was offered the role of Jed Clampett on the strength of his playing a similar role in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
So you see, you gotta come back with me, Lula May. Your place is with me and your Sharon and your brother.
Doc, you've got to understand I can't come back.
After the first season aired, an executive for sponsor Levi Strauss was quoted as saying that Donna Douglas had done more for the sale of blue jeans in 1 year than cowboys have done in 100. When the show debuted on September 26, 1962, Jed Clampett's fortune was given as $25 million. After adjusting for inflation, this amount would be equivalent to $195 million as of this writing. At the end of the show's run, the fortune had climbed to $100 million, which would now be equivalent to $583 million. The series has 13 episodes that were ranked in the top 100 Nielsen-rated shows of all time, according to website Zap2It. Irene Ryan, Granny, once stated in an interview that she really enjoyed whomping Jethro. She said that anytime the script called for her to hit him, she'd let him have it. Jed Clampett was originally written as an extremely naive hick, but Buddy Ebsen would only agree to take the role if it was rewritten. Jed might be uneducated, but he wasn't foolish. The character of Jethro was created as someone to whom to give all the dumb lines. John Wayne made a cameo appearance on the Beverly Hillbillies. The Indians are coming.
I beg your pardon. I understand you were looking for me. I'm John Wayne.
When asked how he wanted to be paid, he is best remembered answering back with, "Give me a fifth of bourbon, that'll square it."
Where was you when I needed you, John?
You should see my wife after a trip to the pharmacy. Why, she's so loaded she can hardly stagger up the stairs.
Series creator Paul Henning got the idea for the show while on a trip through the South in 1959, visiting Civil War sites with his mother-in-law. He wondered what it would be like to take a family from the rural South in the Civil War era and put them down in the middle of a modern, sophisticated community. Originally it was to have been set in New York, but because of cost considerations, the setting was changed to Beverly Hills. In 1970, CBS, which had earned the nickname the Country Broadcasting System, sought to change its image. In fall 1970, The Mary Tyler Moore Show replaced Petticoat Junction. The following year, the network canceled this show. Green Acres, 1965, Gomer Pyle, Mayberry RFD, and Hogan's Heroes.
You can't go in there without no clothes on.
I can't?
No, sir.
Okay, Uncle Jack.
Someday I gotta have a long talk with that boy.
The shows were still popular with viewers and drew decent ratings in their time slots, but they didn't appeal to the younger urban demographic that advertisers wanted. Pat Buttram was quoted as saying CBS canceled every show with a tree in it, including Lassie. Veteran character actress and voice artist Bebe Nattarit was first considered for the role of Granny. Revisions in the character were made so that she would be more like Mammy Yakum in Al Cap's Lil Abner cartoon strip. Benaderit was too large and busted to fit that image. It was reported that Benaderit herself suggested Irene Ryan for the role. By all accounts, she came in and blew everyone away with a wonderful screen test, which still survives and is included as an extra on the DVD set.
This is Ryan's actual screen test done in November 1961.
I swear I gotta do something about that girl.
Well, the first thing to do is to get her into a dress. She's getting too big to be running around in man's duds.
After the death of Donna Douglas on January 1, 2015, Max Baer Jr., Jethro Bodine, is the last surviving main cast member. The Clampetts were from Bug Tussle, Oklahoma, a real place just northeast of McAllister on Lake Eufaula. They were not from a mountain area or Appalachia, but from hills that do have oil. Ellie May had an ongoing, though arranged, dating relationship with budding film actor Rip Rock, Larry Pennell, in the series. The name was a spoof on Agent Henry Wilson's clients of the time, such as Rock Hudson, Tab Hunter, and Dirk Bogarde, and became an iconic metaphor for any handsome, bubble-headed male, akin to the proverbial dumb blonde. Max Baer Jr. Baer claimed he only auditioned for the role of Jethro for fun and never expected to get the part. Supposedly, he clinched the part largely because of his grin. Donna Douglas played 17-year-old Ellie May Clampett. Douglas herself was actually 30 during the first season and 38 by the time the series ended. This leads us to the big secret. The big secret of Ellie May Clampett is that the actress who played her, Donna Douglas, was supposedly the same age as Granny, played by Irene Ryan, and that Ryan used makeup to age herself into the Granny role. While it's true that Ryan had to age herself as she was nowhere near the age of Granny, she is still older than Donna Douglas. Douglas was born in 1932, while Irene Ryan was born in 1902, a full 30-year age difference. That was our show for today. What did you think? Did you know any of the facts about the Beverly Hillbillies? Are you a fan of the show? Let me know what you think in the comments section below, and, while you're at it, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, check out my Carl Vincent Vampire Hunter franchise, also in the comments below. Until next time, this is Andrew in for Kevin Given saying live long and prosper, may the force be with you and keep reaching for the stars.